Today, I'm attempting my first ever Olympic triathlon, but there's a catch. I have done zero training.
Holy moly, this triathlon was a disaster. It was fucked. I set off for my first ever swim in the ocean, and little did I know that on the back end of it, I'd get hypothermia, and the boys would want to take me to hospital.
An Olympic triathlon consists of a 1.5 kilometer swim, a 40 kilometer bike ride, and a 10 kilometer run. That's literally 51.5 kilometers of pure pain. Now, elite athletes can do these triathlons in around an hour and 45 minutes. But if you can do a triathlon in under 3 hours, you are in the top 0.01% of humans for fitness. That is really good. That's the goal for today, under 3 hours. It's 7 a.m. on a random Wednesday, so I will be doing it alone. Please drop a like and subscribe and leave a comment. Give me some motivation because this is gonna absolutely suck. Get out there. Right, then off. 3, 2, 1.
You may be thinking, on the flip side, why in the hell are you doing a triathlon when 8 weeks ago you became the first brothers ever to run across the entire United Kingdom, and last year you ran across Australia? Well, the answer is that we want to inspire you to get out of your comfort zone, to try things you've never tried before. And in 10 months' time, we're about to run across one of the biggest countries in the world. And is swimming and cycling going to prepare us for this? Well, you may think no, but getting out of our comfort zone is the best thing to challenge our mind. So that is the training. And that's why we're out here today, getting after it.
Locke is 1 kilometer into the swim. As you can see, he's moving up and down the waves. I saw his head pop out a few times, and he's been swallowing so much water. This morning, he told me that he had barely slept last night because we are petrified of swimming in the ocean when we're little boys. Our mum always used to scare us of sharks, so he was petrified this morning, but he's getting out there today to hopefully inspire you at home to take on your own challenges. This challenge is definitely outside his comfort zone with those waves.
I remember finishing the swim, I looked at my watch and I was like, holy shit, I'm seeing double right now.
He can't stand up on his... He can't balance on 2 feet right now. I'm worried.
And it said 1,502 meters, and I stopped my watch, and then I started walking into the shore, and Steph was standing like where the water shore was, and he throws me this towel, and I'm like, oh my God, like I'm again seeing double towels, and then I like stumble.
I'm feeling, no, seriously, I'm feeling really lightheaded.
And I think I fell over, I almost like fell over, and the towel got wet. And I was like, shit, this is not good. Something's wrong. And I genuinely wasn't faking it. I've never experienced anything like this. I started seeing stars and everything was like super dizzy. And I couldn't even feel my body. I was fucking freezing. It was just a blur. It felt like it was 1 minute. And Steph said after I finished the triathlon, which you will see in a moment, that apparently I was at that pit stop for about 15 minutes. Which is absolutely crazy. I was so fucking cold. I didn't know what to do with myself.
I've never been so scared in the water. Freezing cold. I think my body is shutting down. I can't even speak. Otherwise you're gonna freeze. It's too windy. This actually sucks. I'm about to start the bike and my body is shutting down, so I just need to get moving or else I'm gonna get hypothermia. So
let's just start right now. Now I need to do 40 kilometers on the bike, 20k up that way, 20k back this way. Let's go.
And then I remember getting on the bike and I was like, oh my God, like there's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to do a 40-kilometer bike ride. I get on the bike and I try to go and I kind of like stumble off it again. And then I get on again, because I'm not a good bike rider. I've never really done any serious bike riding. And I stumble off the bike again for the second time. And then I did it a third time and I'm like, shit, I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to cycle. So anyway, I'm cycling for, you know, what I think to be around an hour. And I get to these like toilet block and I crashed into the toilet block, fall off my bike. The boys weren't there and I was like, holy shit. I looked down at my watch. I've done 3.2 kilometers and it's only been around 15 minutes of cycling. I'm like, oh my God, I could run faster than this. The next thing, the boys pull over on the side of the road. They're like, Locke, you've got to stop. Like, you're going to drift off into a car. I don't even know what I was doing. Apparently I was cycling on the footpath, not even the road. Thank God I wasn't on the road because I was all over the place. I fell off the bike twice within probably 20 minutes. And then I saw the boys there and they took me into the car for a little while.
I've never experienced anything like that before. Ever. Like, I'm not joking. I was riding on the bike and there was people walking past me and it felt like they were moving like 20x speed.
I was in the car for, I guess it was over an hour and it felt like it was a minute. Everything was in fast forward and my stomach, my head, my body just felt like I wasn't even human anymore. I wasn't functioning properly.
So I've been sitting in the car for about 40 minutes now. I don't know, symptoms of hypothermia. I've never experienced anything like this before. Everything feels like it's moving 100 miles an hour. And then look what Steph's got, some egg and bacons and coffees. Oh my God.
I spilled half of it on the way.
Come on, mate.
To get that into you.
You're the best, bro. Thank you. After 1 hour of going through a bit of hypothermia, we are finally back out here. I've truly never experienced anything like that before, but no excuses. Let's get back to it. Let's go, boys.
The first half of the cycle after I got off out of the car was absolutely dire. I was wobbling, I felt like shit, but I was wearing long as trackies and a jumper because I was so cold. But nonetheless, I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna finish this. It might be the ugliest thing ever, but I'm just gonna pedal. So I started pedaling and I wore these massive shoes and I couldn't even get my feet in the freaking feet holes, but nonetheless, I was just pedaling as fast as I could.
Locke is coming through now, halfway on the cycle. We had to stop for 60 minutes because he was borderline hypothermia. I got him a coffee and bacon and egg, and it's great to see him back out there.
I was 19 kilometers into the cycle, so I have 1 more kilometer to go outwards and then I have to start going back. And we're going up Oliver's Hill and I'm like, holy shit, I've got nothing in the legs here. I don't even know how to change the gears properly. So I'm still in a high gear and my quads were just absolutely fried. I was sucking them in, my heart rate was through the roof. But I finally got up that hill after about 5 minutes of pedaling for my life. For reference, Oliver's Hill is this massive hill in Frankston. It probably goes up around 100 meters and trying to go up that steep on the bike is just one of the toughest things. The last 20 minutes of the bike, my body found a pattern and I was able to smash it out, but I was still feeling so shit. I was trying to smash carb gels and a lot of electrolytes, but I just felt off until eventually I looked down at my watch. I'm like, oh my God, it's been 40 kilometers after like 2 hours almost. And the boys were there at the car and I was like, thank God, we actually get to start the run. Let's fucking go.
Made it on the bike. Wow.
Never gonna get a 10-kilometer run. Man, that was wild. The bike felt really good towards the end, but I had this massive head breeze. And I haven't done a lot of biking in my life, that's why I love running. Bloody hell, it was tough. It makes so much of a difference when there's a massive head breeze. And now it's time to get stuck into this run. Let's go.
Starting the run was the best feeling ever. I don't even know how I got myself to start the run, because after the swim I was just so fried, and the bike, let alone my quads, were burning. But I just started running. I just started going for my life, and I was like, holy shit, I'm running at like a 4:30 pace here. And because we run across countries, we only ever run at around a 6 minute 30 kilometer pace. This is the fastest I've ever ran. And we recently got a running coach. So I was trying to connect with my body and do the right kind of biomechanics. But I was just like, fuck it, let's just go. And let's see if we can still break this 3-hour time frame. This is still in reach. Let's just keep pushing and pushing and pushing.
Locke is coming back. He's only got 3 kilometers to go. So proud of him for getting back out there. As an older brother this morning, I was honestly terrified. I've never seen him shake like that so uncontrollably. Man needs to put on some body fat so he can swim. I think we're just going to stick to ultra endurance running for the time being. No more swimming sessions, because this morning was absolutely wild. Come on, brother, bring it home.
I kept pursuing, and when I looked down at my watch, it was almost a blur seeing 9.5 kilometers in. And I could see Steph and Angus holding this finish line. I'm like, wow, I'm about to do it. I'm 500 meters from the line.
Locke is only moments away from finishing his first ever Olympic triathlon. He's faced so much adversity. Here he comes now. Overcome those setbacks in life. You can achieve anything too.
I run down this little life-saving club hill, and I had touched that line, and I was like, fuck yes, let's go. Yes, it was a massive fail. I didn't do it in under 3 hours. If you account for the time I stopped, it probably was around 5-6 hours. It was crazy. I massively failed. But I think it was a huge learning lesson, and it was such a euphoric moment just getting there. I think what I truly learned from this experience is that nothing in life is really a failure if you kind of rewire your brain. I guess you just have to look at it as a stepping stone to success. And I knew today that all I had to do was finish, no matter how ugly it may have been.
Triathlon complete. That was so tough. Make sure you let us know what challenge you want us to do next down below. We love you guys. See you next week.
Guys and girls, thank you so much for watching Lambros Army. We absolutely love you. Please drop a comment on what challenge you want to see us do next. They are a 50-50 chance of completing. As you saw today, this was challenge number 1, and it was absolutely brutal. Also, let us know what country you want to see us run across next, because that is going to be epic next year. Nonetheless though, Steph is about to fly to Kenya to run with the fastest people on the earth. So make sure you stay tuned for that. This is epic. We love you guys, and we'll see you next fortnight.